Hey kids, it's Mr. Weber here, also known as the Flexing Teacher. I decided I'd get a little more interactive and give you some instructional videos to help you with your math. So before we begin, the Flexing Teacher has to flex. All right. So I gave you an assignment the other day, Algebraic Patterns Assignment 2, and I'm going to go through a couple of questions with you in it. I'm just going to do two videos here. The first video I'll go through parts of question number 1, because some people seem to struggle with the algebra, and that's okay. So I'm going to switch over here to my whiteboard. So in that question, it was a question about Viviana's planning a party, and it costs $25 for the cake and then $8 per guest. So what you have to do there is you have to take your number of guests. In this case, the first value given is 5 guests times by 8, and then add on the $25 for the cake, and that gives you a cost of $65. And then remember, for it to be the algebra, it has to work all the way down the pattern. So if you had 6 guests, it would be 6 times 8 is 48, plus that $25 for the cake, and you'll get $73. And this continues to work down the pattern. 7 times 8 is 56, plus the $25 for the cake is 81. And 8 times 8 is 64, plus the $25 for the cake is 89. And that works all the way down the pattern. And that's how you generate those values for the table of values. Now the next part is getting the algebra, right? The algebra is in the table. It's guests times 5. Now we've said guests, the variable that represents guests is x. So to show guests times 8, you write 8x. And that 8x means $8 per guest times the number of guests. And then plus 25 is that cost of the cake. The equation, to get the equation, you just add on the cost. The cost is y, so that means the equation would be y equals 8x plus 25. So I hope that helps with the first question. Remember, if things aren't going perfect or if you're getting some wrong, that's okay. We do a lot of practice. Take your time, make sure you're relaxing, and when in doubt, give a flex. I'll give another video for one of the other questions soon enough. Thank you, and I'll see you soon.